Michael Lerner, Elf and Barton Fink actor, dies at 81. U.S. actor Michael Lerner, who appeared in such films as Godzilla and Elf and who earned an Oscar nomination for his role in Barton Fink, has died at the age of 81. His nephew, Sam Lerner, announced the actor's death in an Instagram message on Sunday. "We lost a legend last night. It's hard to put into words how brilliant my uncle Michael was and how influential he was to me," he said. No further details of Lerner's death have been given. "His stories always inspired me and made me fall in love with acting. He was the coolest, most confident, talented guy," Sam Lerner said. "I'm so lucky that I got to spend so much time with him, and we're all lucky we continue to watch his work for the rest of time. R.I.P. Michael. Enjoy your unlimited Cuban cigars, comfy chairs, and endless movie marathons." Lerner's acting career stretched back to the late 1960s when he was a pupil at American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco, California. On his path to Hollywood stardom, he first picked up supporting roles on two popular TV series, MASH and The Rockford Files. But it was his role as movie mogul Jack Lipnick in Barton Fink, a period thriller by the Oscar-winning directors of the Coen brothers, that thrust him into the higher echelons of Hollywood success. In the film, he starred alongside John Turturro, John Goodman, and Judy Davis, in a role that earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. His acting career took off after the nomination, and he appeared in many films in the 1990s, including Newsies, Blank Check, Celebrity, and Godzilla. In 1995, he starred in the CBS drama Courthouse as Judge Myron Wickelman, for which he lasted one season, and in 1996 he played Cher Horowitz's father, Mel Horowitz, for the one season in the TV series Clueless. In 2003, he landed a role in Elf as a short-tempered boss Fulton Greenway, acting alongside comedian Will Ferrell in the hit Christmas comedy. More recently, in 2014, he had a small role as Senator Brickman in the blockbuster X-Men: Days of Future Past. Lerner made his first television appearance at the age of 13 as a quiz kid on a television program hosted by a local sportscaster. He played Willie Loman in a production of Death of a Salesman at Brooklyn College, while Joel Zwick was a classmate. The experience convinced him that he wanted to be an actor rather than an English professor. He also appeared as Sir Toby Belch in the production of Twelfth Night, directed by David Mamet in Greenwich Village. William H. Macy was also in that production. After graduating from Brooklyn College, where he studied acting, he received a scholarship to the University of California, Berkeley, where he earned a master's degree. Although his then-wife still thought he should become an English professor, Lerner still wanted to be an actor. He received a Fulbright scholarship to study theater in London for 2 years at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. While there, he lived in a flat with Yoko Ono and John Lennon. In 1968, he appeared in Ono's short experimental film Smile, along with other projects. "She made a movie comprised of bare asses walking on a treadmill," he once said. "I'm in it, and so is Paul McCarthy. Plus, I'm doing narration and censorship and all that crap." In 1968, Lerner returned to San Francisco Bay Area and joined the American Conservatory Theater. At the age of 24, he appeared as Hieronymus the Miser in a KPFA radio production of Michel de Gelderode's burlesque play Red Magic. Lerner moved to Los Angeles in 1969, where he appeared in a production of Little Murders, a play by Jules Feiffer that was later adapted into a film by Alan Arkin. He also began making guest appearances in television shows such as The Brady Bunch, The Odd Couple, and MASH. He appeared in 3 episodes of The Rockford Files. From 1996 to 1997, Lerner played Mel Horowitz on the television series Clueless. In 1974, he appeared in the teleplay The Missiles of October, playing Pierre Salinger. In 1970, Lerner made his film debut in Alice in Wonderland. Director Paul Mazursky had seen his production of Little Murders and enjoyed his performance. He then went on to appear in supporting roles in various Hollywood movies such as The Candidate, St. Ives, and the 1981 remake of The Postman Always Rings Twice. In 1991, after co-starring in Harlem Nights, Lerner played film producer Jack Lipnick in Barton Fink, for which he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. He based the character in part on legendary film mogul Louise B. Mayer. From 1996 to 1997, Lerner played Mel Horowitz on the television series Clueless. In 1997, he would play Joy Miller's father, Jerry, in The Beautician and the Beast. Lerner's late projects include the Christmas comedy Elf in 2003 and Poster Boy in 2004, as well as television programs such as Law & Order Special Victims Unit and Entourage. In 2010, he appeared in the West End production of Up for Grabs with Madonna. He also appeared on BBC Radio 4 in 2008 as a member of the cast of David Quantick's Radio 4 Series 1. He portrayed Senator Brickman in the Marvel Comics 20th Century Fox film X-Men: Days of Future Past in 2014. In 2013, Lerner appeared in a season 4 episode of Glee as Sidney Green, an investor in the revival of Broadway musical Funny Girl. His character is on the panel of judges watching the Rachel Berry character audition for the lead role. He reprised his role as Sidney in season 5 in several New York-based episodes of the series as Funny Girl opens in Broadway. Lerner was born on June 22, 1941 in Brooklyn, New York City, of Roman Jewish descent. The son of Blanche and George Lerner, according to Lerner, his father liked to think he was an antique dealer, but in actuality he was a junk dealer. He was raised in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and Solon, Ohio. His younger brother Ken, nephew Sam, and niece Jenny are also actors. Michael C. Lerner was an American actor. He was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role as Jack Lipnick in Barton Fink. Lerner also played Arnold Rothstein in 8 Men Out, Phil Gilman in Amos and Andrew, The Warden in No Escape, Mel Horowitz on the television series Clueless, Jerry Miller in The Beautician and the Beast, Mayor Ebert in Ronald Emmerich's Godzilla, Mr. Greenway in Elf, and Senator Brickman in X-Men Days of Future Past. In addition to his acting career, Lerner was a collector of rare books, an aficionado of Cuban cigars, and, by his own account, a very good poker player. Michael Lerner, Elf and Barton Fink actor's last words before he died. We are not going to change the world, but we can change ourselves and feel free as birds. We can be serene even in the midst of calamities, and by our serenity, make others more tranquil. Serenity is contagious. If we smile at someone, he or she will smile back, and a smile costs nothing. We should plague everyone with joy. If we are to die in a minute, why not die happily, laughing?